are live, Casey. We're live. Good evening. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Pokemon Hour.
We're live on the internet.
We're live on the internet as Al Gore invented them, as the children have perfected them. We are live, Casey. Good evening. This is the Pokemon Hour. I'm Eric Scott. With me tonight is the Pokemon professor himself, Mr. Casey Kuehl. Casey, I am so excited to have you on the show tonight. Welcome.
Thanks.
As my most frequent co-host guest, compadre, Pokemon aficionado.
This is true.
Yes. So I've got an awesome show tonight. As you know, Casey's on with me tonight. I always love to do the deep Pokemon talk, and we're gonna kind of do a little deep dive into a few things. We got some games to talk about. We've got some rumors to talk about, some fresh rumors, some fresh articles about what could potentially be coming up in the realm of Pokemon. And I've also got a six-pack. Always got cards. Always cards on the show. Tonight is a Mega Evolution six-pack. I'm ripping. Oh, my God bless you, sir. I'm
You're ripping burps. That's what we're doing here.
We're ripping burps. We're ripping X and Y packs ranging from 2014 to 2016, hunting for Mega Evolutions. And tonight, Casey are going to go head to head, side to side. We're gonna a little bit of both. We're gonna do a little tier list of Mega Evolutions. So we're looking for Mega Evolutions in the packs. We're gonna be talking about Mega Evolutions a little bit later, but I want to get things started off, Casey, with just some Pokemon game news. There's a lot of games going on in our Pokemon universe, and I mean, do we want to just get into the biggest one?
Oh yeah, sure.
It's this guy. It's Rillaboom.
My favorite. You mean? Hold on. This guy? This guy?
That guy right there. Show the gem mid 10. Show the gem mid 10. That's right. That's what that is. We love the 10s here. We're all about the 10s. That's right. Yes, sir.
PSA 10?
PSA 10. That's a PSA 10. So Rillaboom is coming to the 7-star Array battles. We've had Inteleon. We've had Cinderace, so this was expected. How do you feel about Rillaboom being a normal type? How does that jive with you as my resident Rillaboom fan expert?
I thought it would be a fighting type, to be honest. I think that he has a lot of good moves to pull from. You could change his type if you have enough Terra Crystals, too. This is nice. Normal's good. Normal's not bad. He's probably got some good... I'm curious to see the moveset and how they build it out.
Yeah.
The thing that made him... He was really good because of his hidden ability with the Grassy Surge, where it makes the grassy terrain natural.
Yeah.
And then Grassy Glide, which was the move in the Sword and Shield expansion, was a priority grass attack for him. Where if you were grassy field, you would automatically attack first, no matter your speed, right? Unless it was like a speed battle with something else that had a priority. And they don't have that move. Well, they have that move. It's in like the move book banks, but there's no way to learn it right now, and he won't have it. But I would like to see Rillaboom come back to dominance. Rillaboom and Incineroar were heavy in the last VGC series, and
it's always good to see a starter final evolution, stay in that meta long term and really ride that. And that's is there a competition amongst people when you pick your starter? Which one truly wins? Is that the indication of the right starter? Is it
yes,
meta?
Clearly. No, I mean, people like what you like. Like, there's people out there that like Chikorita. They're wrong. That's a horrible choice.
Fair,
and they're a bad person.
And there are people that like pineapple on pizza, so I understand.
Right.
But
well, I'm in that camp. But
yes,
two different things. Really. One is good and one is not.
That was a left jab, sir. That was a left jab. You slipped it.
I just ate it.
They teach you. Drop the if you know it's coming, drop the head into it. Top of the head. That's not bad.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, we'll wake up. Speaking of meows, I hear your
Yeah, yeah.
Incineroar back there.
So Rillaboom 7-star raids. What are you bringing to Rillaboom? Because this is one that I'm a little bit of a snob when it comes to these. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not really into it. But this one I'm into it. What are you bringing? What are you bringing?
Let me see if I can pull something up now that you brought that up. Yes, no, I got all these things. Well, being that it's a normal type, a ghost type would obviously be great. Gengar could be really good. Hold on, I'm gonna show something here. The best idea that I think that anybody could do is the following. There's one Pokemon that has been okay. I want you to guess. It's one of the most dominant Pokemon people have used in raids.
Annihilate.
Annihilate could be good, and Annihilate is a great choice. But here's the thing: historically, Rillaboom has Knockoff, which is a Dark type move, and that will hurt Annihilate because being a Ghost type, he's weak to it, right? And because he's a normal type, Rage Fist will do no damage to him because Ghost moves do 0, so you can't build up a Rage Fist. You could use Cross Chop or Drain Punch, but the person or the guy to use is Iron Hands. This was from our Inteleon raid build. Okay. And you could use the same build that we recommended with the Shell Bell, Belly Drum, Drain Punch, Electrical Train, getting rid of his train. And
this is an excuse for me to build up my shiny Pawmot.
You could do your Pawmot, yes, your little red Pawmot.
That's it, shiny Pawmot. He's coming to this raid.
Another one that could be good. I know Steve, from the Pokemon Cast or Super Effective. He put out his suggestions today, and I saw Zamazenta was a good one that he suggested, or the new Ghost Dog.
Houndstone.
Houndstone, yes, which is good. Ghost type, doesn't take any damage to it. And Galarian Zapdos, which is now available in the game because you can get all these old Pokemon.
That's true.
With the Delphox raid, I was able to carry my group last week because I had a Heatran, and I had 2 people that could just tear it down. And I didn't even have a steel move on it, and we still dominated because we tore it up like it was a piece of paper because its defense was so low at a certain point.
Yeah. So I think there are going to be a lot of options for Rillaboom. There are going to be a lot of solid options that you'll be able to find. Pokemon Home, I just downloaded it. I just moved some Pokemon over. It's fun. Very disappointed that I couldn't download my level 100 shiny hacked Pokemon that came through trades. I hope nobody.
That random like Guzzlords or
my shiny Guzzlord. I love my shiny Guzzlord. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, I can't use them in Scarlet and Violet, unfortunately.
Have you followed anything about Pokemon Sleep?
I saw someone.
Sorry to derail the conversation, but you said Pokemon Home. What about Pokemon Sleep?
I have not. It's not something that is on my radar currently.
Dude, they say, hey, have your phone plugged in all night. It's basically like super fire hazard recommendations for Pokemon Sleep. I am going to be passing on Pokemon Sleep. It sounds dumb.
I don't need to play every game that has Pokemon title slapped on it.
I'll play if it's an actual game.
I will play.
I don't need a sleep app.
Yeah. So the Rillaboom is getting fired up on Thursday, July 27th, starting at 5. It's going to last through Sunday.
Yeah.
And then again on Thursday, August 3rd.
Yes.
Through August 6th. So
if
you can't hit it the first go around, you can definitely hit it the second go around.
Yep. And if you're looking for groups, you can hit us up in our Discord.
Yes, you
probably be looking for people that need help, or just our group will go after it.
Yeah. Throw a lineup at the Pokemon chat, and you'll probably get a bite. You'll probably get a bite.
Yeah, that and Pokemon Unite too right now.
Yes, which brings me to the next game I want to talk about, which is Pokemon Unite and
Game of the Year.
It's up there, and I'm going to preface this with an admission to Casey. Casey has been pounding the Pokemon Unite drum for a while. And
2 years. 2 years. Hold on.
It has been falling on deaf ears. And it is my job as a man to admit when I wasn't listening when I should have been. Pokemon Unite has caught our Discord by storm. I caught Pokemon Unite fever. Pushed
You did.
really hard in ranked play last season. The new season just started, and we're looking.
Did you get to master rank?
I did.
Sweaty.
The Degenerates Unite will be playing again sometime.
Degenerates.
If we're really going to go back, it's the Degenerates.
Yes, there you go.
Yes,
there you go.
The Degenerates Unite. Look for us. We're looking. We're recruiting.
You can join our team too. You just search Underpowered, and you're looking for a Unite squad.
Yeah,
join the squad. Casey
is the squad leader. He will promptly and swiftly bring you on board. So the second anniversary of Pokemon Unite. So it's not that in terms of Pokemon games that sort of have a lifestyle. This is still pretty young in the life cycle.
Well, I remember we were telling people in the Discord we were playing. They're like, "Well, how many? Okay, 70 million downloads." They're like, "Wow, well, how many people are actively playing?" And then you know what I looked at? Like right now on Twitch, if you go look at, I have games like people like recently streamed. It can tell you can search by the game category, right?
Yep.
How many people are playing this game? And let me look. I think the other night I saw there was like a couple 1,200 or so people playing. Like 1,200 like different people watching people play.
I don't have to wait for a queue.
Yeah, no, I like the only time I have to wait for a queue is if I try at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
If I'm up at a really odd hour.
If you are a minute, 2 minutes, you're not waiting that long.
Yeah,
and that's honestly that's when the hardcore players are playing. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So Mewtwo has arrived. With Mega Mewtwo X. This is cool. I actually have not really looked at this.
They already nerfed it too.
Oh, that's too bad. Mewtwo will always be my favorite legendary. Rayquaza second, but Mewtwo is just my favorite. And I'll be honest, I think that might be one. Mewtwo might be a character I'm just going to pick up and play just because
your all-rounders, you like them.
I do like him.
Wait, is he an attacker? I haven't even looked yet.
I honestly, I don't even care. If he heals, I'll play him.
I doubt he heals, but that'd be awesome.
I doubt he heals. Well, he might heal himself. Mewtwo has recover.
This is true.
So it is the second anniversary. So it looks like there are going to be some just additional rewards, maybe additional Festivus type of things going on. But let's take a look. Mewtwo basics. Mewtwo ability pressure, level 1 confusion barrier.
And if you go confusion to barrier is a shield. Then it learns future sight or side strike. It can also learn recover or teleport. So it can heal itself. Look at that. It's strong against Zoroark if you go back down.
Yep.
And it's weak. It's weak to that's interesting too that they put in the metagame. It's Umbreon is an issue for it because of the all-rounder nature. Go ahead.
It does look like that Mewtwo, and I'm looking for where it specifically says that Mewtwo is an all-rounder.
I think it might be an attacker. We could actually check on the game. I'll look that up while you do that. But look at that picture in the middle. Do you think they're going to introduce like the little toad and Tinkaton? What's the toad?
There's Bellibolt.
Bellibolt, yeah. Or and Lapras is in the game, I believe, already.
I have a serious problem with Bellibolt's design, and I got the
eyes.
It's the eyes. I want the eyes to be the ones on the side of the head. I want them to be the real eyes. And I know they're not, and it just hurts that they're not because I think it would be so much better if they were. But then again, who am I to say? Great shiny form, by the way. Great shiny form, Bellibolt. I have yet to get started with Unite. It's a full weekend in front of me. I think I'm going to get going this weekend. Are we gonna link up at all? And
Mewtwo is here's the thing about Mewtwo. If you go to Mewtwo, Mega Mewtwo X, it's an all-rounder melee. If you go Mega Mewtwo Y, it's an attacker and it's ranged.
Ooh, very interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna have to think about that. I already play an all-rounder. I play Dragonite pretty well, I think. But
yeah, we can play after this, Eric. after we rip some packs.
After we rip some packs after. Well, I do want to touch before we rip some
rip
packs
our first pack. Yes.
Yes, I do want to touch on Pokemon Go.
Yeah. I'm very excited for the community day, which is it tomorrow, this weekend?
So the Makeup Community Day for Squirtle, let's touch on that now. It is Sunday. It is Sunday from 2 to 5.
And it's Squirtle again?
It is Squirtle again. So you can Squirtle's going to be out there in force. Okay. Shiny Squirtles are out there. If you evolve Squirtle between 2 and 7, you will get Blastoise that knows Hydro Cannon. I think that's a good move. Kind of plan your time around it. Grab if you're out there catching a bunch of Squirtles like I did. Grab a couple that you can commit to. Once you're done, bring them all the way up to Blastoise and just be done with it. It's no reason to sit on them if you know you can earn a great ability like Hydro Cannon.
Yeah. And then there's the Poliwag Day coming, isn't there?
And don't forget the field research during the Squirtle event. You will get the Squirtle Squad, potential shiny Squirtle Squad Squirtle.
Yes.
So that is important. We can. I think is there a Poliwag Day?
It is coming on July 30th. That's next weekend.
Okay.
Next Sunday. And I will be in the coast, so I will definitely get my good shiny luck. I like a shiny Poliwrath or a Politoed.
I like a shiny just about anything. Poliwrath. I'm still part. I'm not a fan of Politoed. I'll be honest.
Wow.
I like Poliwrath guy. Again.
Yes, I do store Pokemon in my head with this hat. And it's actually where I store my Pokemon knowledge. My brain is giant Pokemon.
Shout out to Spool in the chat. Great to have you in the chat, Spool. Love you,
Spool, you have the StreamYard link. You could pop in here if you wanted when we open some packs.
Come on in. Last time I ripped packs with Spool, I pulled a Mega Rayquaza.
You did.
And that is actually a possibility tonight. Let's wrap up Pokemon Go here real quick. Starting Thursday the 27th through Wednesday the 2nd, Mega Tyranitar. That is what I want to hit people up in the Discord.
I might be down for that.
I'm a fan of Mega Tyranitar. Wild Encounters, it's all these great fossil Pokemon. Tyrunt, I cannot wait to catch me some Tyrunt. Any one of these on here that you're excited about, Casey?
I have a really good Tyrunt, but I'd like a shiny one. Let me see, because my eyes are so bad. I like Cranidos. I like all fossil Pokemon. That's actually something I try to do when I do a playthrough. When I restart, I always try to do all right, this time I'm gonna have the regional bird and I'm gonna have a regional fossil. So I don't always have the meme about Platinum. I'm gonna have a new team and everybody has Lucario, Garchomp, and whatever.
Yeah.
I try to mix it up a bit. But no, I take any of those. I think the worst fossil Pokemon. I keep getting tons of Shelldeon. I don't need any more. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good on Shelldeon. I've actually got a great Rampardos. I've got so many Ammonites. I
like Lileep.
I'm a fan. I'm down with Lileep. Your egg Pokemon. Field research task. It looks like there's going to be some field research encounters. Kabutops is always great. So, a lot of good stuff coming up in Pokemon Go next week. So definitely look out for that. Casey, I think we gotta rip some packs, dude.
We gotta ripperonis.
We gotta rip them up here. We're gonna do tonight. Like I said, tonight we've got a 6-pack. So we're moving into that now. For those on audio, this would be a good time to.
And I'll edit this up.
You can.
Starting next week, we have our new type of schedule.
Yes, we've been trying to make this more audio friendly, and Casey's been trying to help me out with that.
Yeah, what's going to start happening actually on the Underpower feed is we're going to have Backlight Battler, Underpower interviews, Dice Night. It's all going to be under one theme, and then if you want to watch it, you'll know by the picture that's uploaded or if it's interview. And then you can mix and choose. And I think there's going to be maybe one more show that I'm working on in the background that would just be a news show. But that's a different time. Right now, we're here to rip packs, not talk about the channel.
In the first pack, we're going to rip Casey. I appreciate the update. Always exciting stuff going on Underpower.
Always trying. We're figuring it out.
we've grown so much. Like in the past year, it's been
It's been awesome.
and it's been awesome to be part of. And the 1 year anniversary of the show is coming up in a couple weeks. And
Yes.
fun to talk about a little bit later towards the end of the show. But for right now, I've got a pack of Fates Collide. I got a booster pack of Fates Collide. And like I said, we're looking for Mega Evolution. So there's Mega Alakazam there. I would love to see a Mega Alakazam from this pack.
I called dibs on Mega Scizor. I think that was the
Mega Scizor. Okay.
Scizor. Scissorine.
Or Scissoring.
Scissoring my timbers? No? Okay, doesn't work.
Scizor my timbers? Okay. So
that's the new name of your fantasy football team.
Oh, my goodness. I've already picked my fantasy football team.
I know, yours is solid. We don't need to tell the children that, though.
So we are looking at a
oh, that's a cool card.
The Chaos Tower, that does look cool. Altaria Spirit Link. So again, this is the 6-pack. And with the 6-pack, this is 6 packs. We are working with the tightest of odds. And we're just hoping for the best of results. A Seal. We're laying it on the line. We've got a Cottony. There's our Riolu.
Oh, okay.
We've got a Rionculus Reverse.
Okay.
And it looks like pretty good. Oh, Barbicle! Screw you, Barbicle! I hate you, Barbicle. Barbicle is the troll of the show. I hate him.
He has trolled us before.
He has trolled us before. He has trolled us again. But we're going to move into pack number 2 here before we move into some rumors.
Rumors, okay.
Yeah, some rumors, some things that we've discussed a lot. We'll
yeah.
After this pack of breakthrough, we're looking for Mega Mewtwo, Mega Mewtwo X, Mega Mewtwo Y. We're looking for Houndoom, Mega Houndoom.
We're looking for a Mega.
We're just looking for a Mega.
Just one.
Just one guy. Come on, guy.
Throw the dog a bone.
Just one. Give us one tonight. We'd be happy with one. Any more would be fantastic. I want to try giving you that.
If anybody wants that card that's watching,
little code card, little breakthrough.
Yep.
And then there's the Fates Collide from the last pack right there. So we're going to. All right. Spool believes in the chat. We got the belief in the chat. Any Diglett hype in the chat? We get some Diglett hype.
We need some Diglett hype.
We haven't had Diglett hype in a while. I've missed it.
I need to get some plum emojis in here.
Some plum emojis. I haven't heard anything about your plums yet.
My plums are not in season right now, but I feel good about.
Did I not do the pack trick? I don't think I
don't know. That's okay if you didn't.
I don't know if I didn't. Well, there it is.
Oh.
A Chestnut Hollow, actually. So
that's a cool card.
We're looking at excellent. Yeah, I did not do the pack trick. But we do have a Chestnut Hollow, and that is a cool card. Appreciate the Diglett hype in the chat spool.
Spike Lariat.
Yeah.
I know you like his double weakness, it's whatever, but I do think he's a really cool design for a starter, personally.
I will say he had the best glove. Like I said, he had the best glove. One of the worst middle evolutions that you could possibly.
I like Quilladin.
No, you cannot. Well, you know what? You liked Guy. You thought Guy was cute.
Yeah.
You know what? Guy was not cute. Guy was ugly.
No, Guy was a cute little dog that you found. I knew you were going to keep him if I knew I could foresee it if it didn't work out.
It was not going to happen. It was not going to happen. So. A topic that you and I have discussed multiple times, not off the Pokemon Hour, is the next Legends game. And I've kicked some stuff around, you've kicked some stuff around, and I think it's time to actually address a little bit more of a formal recent rumor. This is
people. The murmurs are happening amongst all of the fandom. It's not just me and you speculating.
And they are, do you want to kind of take this? Because this was your prediction, Casey.
They did the remake of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl with the little like chibi style, and I said, okay, so every so often they do remakes. The only one that has not had a remake is Black and White, and we're getting close to. It's been I think more than 10 years since Black and White's come out. Or yeah, Black and White 2 came out in 2011, so it's time. I think what they're going to start doing is that Legends is going to be a series because it was so popular, and they'll do that in the in between. So in November, Scarlet Violet is a year. In November, the expansion comes out. I think you get another Arceus or Pokemon remake in the winter. Black and White, or not Arceus, but Pokemon Legends game. Be like Pokemon Legends, Zekrom, or Reshiram, or Kyurem, right? And I think it's going to be in the future. You and I speculated because of the impact of the time paradox in Scarlet Violet, because now it's about living in the future, living in the past, that there will be a Pokemon Arceus game or Pokemon Legends game in the future, and you're going to see more future evolutions.
So what I'm wondering right now, and this is how much precedent has been set by the previous generation. You know, the games in Gen 8 and Gen 9, your mainline, we've got our mainline titles, which should always be the bread and butter. That should be those should be the ones that carry the weight long term. But
they should butter my bread. You're absolutely right.
How much precedent do you think was set with introducing Legends, which you said something that I fully agree with. Legends of Arceus was a huge success, and it would be insane to think that they would not want to do that again.
No, if it prints money for them, they're going to keep doing it. It
prints money, and they already have source material for it. They already have a platform for it. It makes too much sense. So, how much precedent do you think was set with both? You know, we had the Diamond and Pearl remake, and we had Legends of Arceus, and both were Sinnoh. Both were Gen 4.
Right, right. They go for a doubling down on the theme.
Do you think that is precedent, or do you think that is coincidence?
That's precedent. They did it because of the remake, so it was all set. And then the other thing is because Pokemon Diamond and Pearl is the first about the time paradox because of Gratania and Arceus. Gen 4 is when they first start talking about that, right? So that's why it's relevant to that. That's why you introduce the game with that. And then the other thing is Unova's supposed to be like Pokemon's version of the United States. I don't know if you know that. And I think like with the stories of the heroes of Legend, like Pokemon Black and White has a really great story with Team Plasma and in wanting to liberate Pokemon, and I think you could see something in the future where there's another type of liberation from Team Plasma or evolution of that. I think they have it planned out. I think it's all meditated. To answer your question.
Okay. Yeah, it's an interesting thing to look at though, because it's can we really say that 1 year is the precedent? Does it make sense for them to release a Black and White remake?
Yes.
I mean, it definitely does, but it's, why not XY? Why not, why not Emerald? Why is...
Because they do it in order.
But they've done it in order for 1 year.
No, they always have. Because look at it. Like on the Game Boy Advance, the first remake ever.
Well, we haven't had a Legends game.
Leaf Fire. No, Legends, that's a new thing.
That's what I'm talking about, is coupling the Legends game with the remake.
Oh, yeah, they'll absolutely will. Because then it gets the hype. Like, people are like, oh, yeah, this is Hisuian. It's supposed to be like early Gen 4, and it gets people interested in that, maybe skip Gen 4 to go back and play Gen 4.
So then what is left? What is left after that? What's between Gen... What is the Gen 10 between Gen 10 and Gen 11? Are we going back
to Gen 6?
Gen 3?
Gen 6. Oh. And if you did an Arceus, you could do Gen 3. You could do whatever at that point.
I think you got...
Because in Gen 6 is when they remade Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby. So you could do it there. They have it. It's all lined up. because their remake was at that time, right?
I think they sitting on a Pokemon Legends Rayquaza just bothers me.
You.
It eats at me. It eats at me. Shout out to Shelby in the chat. I don't think we have no grass energy yet, but I appreciate you, Shelby. Yeah, I had predicted a Pokemon Legends Rayquaza, and it looks like my prediction was not correct. It looks like you hit the nail on the head with Black and White, and this rumor kind of addresses that. Like I said, this was fairly recent. This is something that you and I kind of speculated offline.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a very popular, very well-renowned Pokemon leaker.
It's me, guys. I'm the leaker. Yes.
Casey is this.
My dad worked at Nintendo.
His dad worked exactly. Casey is Riddler Koo, who
I am.
Who is talking about this. Who is apparently has a record of leaking high-quality, accurate content related to Pokemon Legends Arceus and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, among others.
Yes, Riddler Koo is I. I am Riddler Koo. We are one.
Not only is he Professor
Finkel is Einhorn.
Einhorn is Finkel. That is absolutely right. And it looks like he is talking about it being Black and White.
Yeah.
And we've got a lot of go for
it. His leaks hold a lot of weight because it's been like he doesn't outright tell you, he leads you to it, but he's the one who leaked the anime art for the evolution starters or the Sun and Moon. Like he's the one who leaked it, and we're all like, "Oh, these can't be." And he was right, and so that was when people first started paying attention to him. And then he does clever puzzles. He leaked everything for Sword and Shield as well, and obviously Scarlet Violet. So he's a pretty he's got a good he knows what's up.
Yeah. All signs are pointing to Unova. All signs are that's kind of what we're looking at here. So I love this rumor. I love the idea behind it. As you and I debated this Casey, I thought Black and White was a great game. I thought it was a tremendous game.
Yeah.
The story
Black and White 2 is even better.
Yeah, the story of Zekrom. I thought the idea behind Zekrom and Reshiram. Personally, for those of you who have seen the Evolutions short, the Pokemon Evolution shorts from back in I think 2015.
Yeah, and they're on the Pokemon app or on their I think YouTube page as well.
On the Pokemon, yeah. It's one of the best. The end confronting Ghetsis, sending out Reshiram into battle, and there at the very end, you, the trainer, arrive onto the scene with Zekrom. It's tremendous scene. I encourage everybody out there to check it out. It's great. I think the idea of a Pokemon Legends Kyurem, I am fully behind. I love this idea. I think it's great.
Okay, let's make the prediction right now. Who are the starters?
Who are the starters?
You pick your 3, I'll pick my 3. And here's how I think about it. With what they did with Arceus was they picked a recently, like a newer one from Sun and Moon and Rowlet that's actually pretty beloved. They picked one and they picked 2 that were kind of like, okay, they're good and they need a resurrection. And the other 2 were like monotypes that they gave them all new repurposed. It could be one beloved, so I would think about that. But that's just me and my strategy. Your strategy is totally different.
I think they go Trico, Piplup, Tepig.
Why would they take from their own? But Tepig, so that's the other thing. They didn't take any from Gen 4, right? So Tepig will be in the game.
Okay, fair enough. Trico, Piplup, and then Litten.
That'd be interesting. Okay. I like the Trico idea. That's a good solid lineup. I could see him taking like a Galar Pokemon, doing something really weird. I would say they would take a Teleon, and then they would take Chikorita from Gen 2, And then something that people really like.
Well,
They could do Fennekin from Gen 6. Something just really random.
Blaziken.
Or Blaziken. Yeah, they could do Torchic. Yeah. Make it fire electric like the people want.
Could they do Charmander? Do they throw a Gen 1 out there?
Charmander gets enough love. Charizard doesn't need more love.
Charizard doesn't need more love, but Charizard will always get the Charizard love.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about this. I think this is I think there's a lot of great stuff in the Pokemon universe on Switch coming our way, and let's.
You know what else is coming our way? I think some packs, and we need to rip some packs.
I think you're right. I think so, and we are going to.
I'm feeling lucky. What are we opening now?
We got a break. We got a pack of Breakpoint. Now,
is this the Keanu Reeves or the Patrick Swayze break? Oh, no, I'm thinking Point Break. Never mind.
I mean, if the choice is Keanu Reeves or it's Keanu Reeves.
I don't know, man. Swayze had his time.
Yeah.
Swayze was in Roadhouse. You got to respect the Swayze.
I respect this. I mean, Patrick, he was in there with Keanu Reeves.
Mm-hmm.
So who made the newest Breakpoint?
Also, Patrick Swayze was in The Outsiders. All right.
Oh man! All right, here we go. We got Breakpoint.
He was a greaser.
Greasers, love me some greasers. All right, hunting for megas, hunting for a mega evolution here. I want to have it. I want it. I want one tonight.
It's coming. I don't know if it's now, but it's coming.
It's coming. Okay, there's Dunsparce. There's Luxio.
I also call this show "Watch My Friend Gamble," and if it pays off.
This show could be called "Watch Eric Slowly Drink Beer and Open Pokemon Packs."
Yes, or slowly dive into depravity and craziness.
Yes,
lunacy.
Oh, there's a good Drowsy. I'm liking that Drowsy right there.
Watch Eric move cardboard.
Yes, watch Eric open foil and show off cardboard pictures.
Mm-hmm.
That is what we do. That's what I'm pretty good at this point.
This actually just sums it up.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And the beer is to offset the shine.
I'm getting tired. This is old man time for me.
Yeah, there's a little Froakie out there. What's up, Froak?
He's looking calm. Chikorita. Hey, we talked about all these Pokemon.
Get that away. There's the Psychic's Third Eye. And let's see.
I think it's brown, his third eye.
And Luxray. Okay.
He gave us the brown psychic eye with that pull.
He did.
Very much did. I said it was brown because it's a big poo-poo pull.
Oh, that was a crappy pack, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But we've got a chance at redemption here. This is a Furious Fist. How happy are you seeing Hawlucha there?
What was that?
You like Hawlucha right there?
I do like Hawlucha. Hawlucha has a very good shiny too.
Hawlucha has an awesome shiny, actually. The shiny did not make the cut on the shiny.
No.
Top 10. No. But unfortunately, with the top,
it was talked about.
Yeah, it was talked about. It's the code card there. Actually, I did not flash it from the previous pack. There we go. There's your Breakpoint. All right, here we go. Furious Fists. This one is, we got fighting Pokemon.
Ooh.
Hopefully. That's a cool Thundurus.
Thundurus.
Not
God, slowly coming in.
There's a Hitmonlee. That's a good Hitmonlee.
Yep.
It's a good Hitmonlee. It's Karina.
Mm-hmm.
Poliwhirl.
Yeah.
Poliwhirl coming at you. Another fighting Mienfoo. I love me some Magmar anytime I can see him. There's Shelmet. We got Bellsprout. We've got Golett.
Ooh, that's a cool Raichu. That's a cool lightning.
That's a cool reverse Raichu. Yeah.
Huh.
I like that reverse Raichu.
Ooh.
Did I do?
Did you do it wrong?
No, I did I do it wrong or this? Oh, oh no! I did it wrong. I did it wrong.
So that was your best pull.
Thundurus was the. This was
That was the prize
was
card. Yeah, you
was,
opened with it. It wasn't the energy. I should have said something like, "Hey."
well, it's not energy until like Sun and Moon, unfortunately.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's 4 down. Best pull so far is going to be Chestnut.
I think you just open them just raw. No pack trick. I don't think we need any tricks or trickery on these last two when we do them.
I think we do. Especially.
Okay. You don't want to anger the pack opening community and gods.
Yes, I mean there's certain things I do, certain things I won't do, but oh man, those.
I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. Meatloaf.
Yes, thank you. I was going to say meatball, but meatloaf is correct.
Meat Wad is from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yes, we do need more Rayquaza, and the chance at Rayquaza is coming up in the next pack, but we're going to move into our Mega Evolution tier list. That's what we got on board, and yeah, it's time to talk Mega Evolutions, Casey.
All right, Eric, I'm going to be 100% with you.
Every time we talk about Mega Evolutions,
turn off this timer thingy.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
Yeah, go ahead, Eric. I got it. You're good.
Yeah. Every time we talk Mega Evolutions, Casey wants to talk Z moves. So we're not talking Z moves tonight, though. Z moves are great, Casey. They're great. But we are going to take a look at all these Mega Evolutions. We are going to tier list them. And Mega Evolution, it's the most popular Pokemon gimmick out there. It's the fan favorite. It's the one that people want. It's the one that people want to have come back. It's probably best, in my opinion, that it has not come back just quite yet. Maybe at some point. But it's popular for a couple reasons. It takes a few Pokemon that the kids these days might call mid, and really elevates them, really brings them up to another level. And it takes some Pokemon and that are great Pokemon, and it elevates them even higher. It moves them up and just to another level. But in a couple of rare cases, one in particular, it ruins a Pokemon. It destroys a Pokemon's functionality, usability, and that's a disappointment. So, we ready to go, Casey?
I'm ready to go. Here's the thing. I think I'm just gonna rank a couple because I think they're either. I think we just get our S's in here and then we go from there.
Let's start with a couple of no-brainers, and I think the easiest no-brainer is Garchomp at E-Class.
Yes.
Because it just Mega Evolution.
Put Camerupt down there.
Mega Evolution ruins Garchomp. Yes. It ruins Garchomp. Garchomp is about speed. It cuts speed. It bugs me. And Camerupt, it looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just
Absol. I can put it down there too.
Absol. I like Absol as a Pokemon. I like Absol and Unite. It's a good, decent Pokemon Unite. Did Absol need a Mega Evolution? Did it make it better? Honestly, the wings are kind of silly. I'll give it to you, Casey. I'll give it to you with Mega Absol there. Let's talk. Let's talk Mega Scizor here. Let's talk this guy. Where do you see Mega Scizor?
Oh, S tier easily.
That's an S tier for you?
Yep.
I agree. I like Mega Scizor. I like Mega Scizor a lot. I just so many of my decisions about Mega Evolutions are about aesthetic design, and Mega Scizor is so cool.
Yes. Here's the thing. It goes Mega Scizor, Charizard, X, not Y, Gallade, and Lucario. And then I feel like the legendaries are the A tier, and then everything else just falls behind it.
No.
Oh, and Blaziken deserves up in the A tier as well.
I think I agree with a lot of what you said. And some of these I think just take a Pokemon that's good and just kind of move its side. Just it's kind of a generic power bump. And I would say Swampert's one that's kind of like that. Swampert, the design is really cool, but there's not a whole lot going on. Do we want to throw Tyranitar in that category too? It's just a cool design, but I mean Tyranitar is already a pretty solid design in its own right. Just on paper, just an almost unbeatable Pokemon. Just awesome.
Right.
Pokemon or Tyranitar at the B tier?
Yeah. I think it was A tier because it was one of the most used competitively. I'd give him that little bump.
Okay, I think competitive always gives a bump.
I didn't realize there were so many Mega Evolutions. When you're like, yeah, let's rank these, I was like, yeah, let's take like 5 minutes.
It won't take 5 minutes. It'll take a little bit longer. So maybe we kind of look at some of the Glalie. I think it makes regular Glalie better, but
Heracross is a F.
Heracross,
or you put it a D. It doesn't make it better.
Yeah, it really doesn't. It honestly makes the design. It's a little bit silly of a design, so I might even put it down there at the F tier.
No.
I'm gonna grab Gyarados and put Gyarados in the A tier. I'm gonna tell you why, because I think the water dark typing is really cool.
Yeah.
I think the design is really cool. And I think just Gyarados in itself is just an awesome Pokemon.
Yes. I also think Gengar deserves an A.
I agree with that. We're gonna put Gengar up there in the A tier.
Put both Kyogre and Rayquaza and Groudon in the S tier.
Well, we can definitely do Rayquaza. Kyogre and Groudon aren't megas; they're primals.
Oh right, never mind. They're not in the game. Okay.
Put
Latios and Latios at C.
Yeah, because I like Latios. I think they're awesome Pokemon.
Yeah.
Great shinies actually too. They didn't really need Mega Evolutions. They really didn't.
No. Houndoom A.
Houndoom is an A. Here's what I'm going to throw at you. I think Miles an A tier.
Yeah, I agree.
Miles, awesome A tier.
I think
C.
Manectric.
I think it just kind of elevates the design a little bit, but
I think both the Mewtwo's are C's.
God. Let me give Mewtwo X a B.
Okay, yeah.
But I'll compromise, and I'm going to put Mewtwo Y at D because nobody really likes Mewtwo Y. It's all about Mewtwo X. If there's a clear favorite and there's two, it does work.
Yeah.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So I'm gonna Mega Blastoise. B tier?
Yeah. Yes.
B tier? Okay. Okay. All right. So let's keep it going here. Ampharos, I think it's another A, B,
D.
B, C, D. Okay, D.
D for dumb.
Dumb.
It just gets long hair and dragon typing, and D for dragon.
D for dragon. I'm going to go with an S tier one here. I'm going to go Sceptile. I'm going to go Mega Sceptile. I think the grass dragon typing is really cool.
His tail looks like a Christmas tree, and I like Christmas, so yes.
I'm going to agree with you with Mega Blaziken at the A tier. Mega Charizard Y. I don't think we can put it at the S tier.
B.
I'm good with that because the precedent with C tier is just kind of a.
Here's the real talk. Charizard Y, Charizard X was their first attempt at like Paradox, like future past.
I can see it. Mega Aerodactyl, I'm gonna put it in a D tier. Just not a fan there. Let's see. Mega Slowbro. I like Slowbro. design's cool, but man, Slowbro, I think they could have done better. Mega Obama Snow, I'm going to put it a D tier. It's
Mhm.
just not a Pokemon you want really anyway. It's not a
I
Mega.
did use it for a raid. I do like Obama Snow, but you're absolutely right.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's maybe a gadget Pokemon, so to speak.
Yeah.
Mega Alakazam, I want to put it a B tier. Spoons. Okay, Spoons.
That
There
should
is
be
the-
F. Put him in the F.
B tier.
F.
Move to
It
C.
sucks. It didn't do anything better. Okay, fine.
Okay, D. I'll give you a D tier there.
D for
Mega-
dumb.
Mega Kangaskhan.
Okay.
The baby comes out of the pouch. It's what it's supposed to do. E tier.
Yeah, actually, it's so good and competitive because it gets extra. I think it moves up to B.
You want to go B? Okay. I'll remember that. I'll make
How
that.
about C? How about we find a middle ground C?
That's rough middle ground. Let's do Mega Venusaur.
You can't be lower than B.
You can't do lower than me. I'd actually say A. I would
Okay.
actually say A. I think it's a great design. I think it's a really good design. Mega Banette, D tier.
Yeah.
It's still silly. It just looks silly. Mega Pinsir, I want to move to a B tier. I think it's actually a really cool Mega Evolution design. And I think Pinsir's cool.
Yeah. Me too.
Mega Sharpedo.
So they changed its design. I don't know if you know that in the original art. And they had more like fangs and other things going for it in the official art, and then they changed it before the release. For that, I give it an F.
I agree. I hate hearing that. Love knowing it. It's got to go. Mega Pidgeot.
Oh, C.
I'm good. with
It
C.
also has long, beautiful hair, but it's a cool bird.
Yeah, we're kind of getting into. I'm Mega Lucario. I
Here's the
love
thing: the rest
Lucario.
of these are C's or B's minus. I could say Mega Argon is an A, and
I'll put
Mega.
Mega Argon as an A. I think Mega Beedrill is an A also.
Yeah, same.
I think it's a really cool design. Mega Sableye,
B.
C tier. You want B tier? I'll give
Yeah,
you
that
B
big
tier.
crystal. Actually, no, you're right. It just made the crystal bigger. It's
Mega
dumb.
Gallade, B. Mega Gardevoir, C.
C,
Mega Metagross,
D.
D. Honestly, yeah, I agree with you there.
Mega Steelix, B.
B.
If you get a shiny one, it looks real cool.
Mega Audino, E. Nobody asked for you.
No one wanted that.
Mega Altaria, D.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Mega
Big
Deontay.
Nancy, no one wanted that.
Nobody asked for you.
Low Honey, because the internet's gross, E.
Because the internet's gross, E. Mega Medicham. I actually want to move.
Yeah, I like that one.
I like that one too. Mega Salamence.
I'd say S.
S tier.
Because it's fast, man. It looks like a little spaceship.
All right. All right.
Okay.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay. And S for space.
S for space. That's it. That's our Mega Evolution tier list for the Pokemon Hour. It's official. It's in the books. That's how we're calling it, and that's how we're doing it tonight.
Yes,
So,
yes.
if
And
you
we're-
agree, disagree, however you're listening to this, watching this, let us know in the chat. Let us know what we got wrong. Let us know what you think. We want to hear from you. Casey,
Or keep it to yourself.
or keep it to yourself if
You know
you're
what? Start your own podcast. How about that? That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
or if
I'm in the
you're
opposite camp.
if your opinion just sucks, we don't want to. We don't care.
If your opinion's just bad, we don't actually want to know.
So we're
No.
moving into the finale here. The last 2 packs of the 6-pack tonight.
Yes.
Ancient Origins. This is one that I've ripped a handful of times. Still searching for something great here. But this is a set that has a lot of great cards. It's a set that
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of promise, and it just keeps. It just I can't let it go, Casey. I can't let it go.
You just got to
So-
keep the hunt alive.
Gotta try. 3 from the back here. All right. So we actually do get an energy card.
Ooh, dark energy. I like
A
that.
special dark energy card. We've got a Blossom. We've got an Eco Arm. Here's a Spinarak. Larvesta. I like a Larvesta. Magikarp. For some reason, Magikarp has so many valuable cards. We've got Persian. We've got Baltoy. There's a Porygon Z reverse.
That's cool.
And I guess these are called primal cards.
Or they're like Delta or
I think these are called like primal cards. But
yeah, you probably know better than I. I'm thinking of something different.
Let's see. We got Yellow Border, that's the sign. And we've got an Entei non-hollow.
You get that in the battle deck.
Man. Oh, it's such a tough night on the Pokemon Hour. It's such a tough night. I brought out the Mega Blaziken. The Mega Blaziken playing out just to mix things up. So
Yeah.
that's not the issue. Here we go, Flashfire. I've been burned hard by Flashfire. I've actually had some good pulls from Flashfire. So this is.
I think that's where you got your Mega Venusaur, was it not?
No, this is where I actually pulled the Mega Kangaskhan.
Oh, that's right. That's
I
right.
pulled a Toxicroak Full Art EX. All right, so here we go. We are Charizard hunting. We're Mega Charizard hunting. That's what Flashfire is about. Is Charizard. So that's what we're hoping for. That's tonight's goal. There's your code card for Flashfire.
That's nice of you. I already used it, everybody.
Casey wrote it down real quick as fast as he could.
Actually, I have my app open right now.
Yes, you do. Sliggoo. Here we go. Here we go. Furfrou. It's our last pack of the night. We are hoping for something here. We've got to get something. There's a Baneri. Oh, come on. There's Caterpie. Give us something. Give us something to get excited about. There's Binacle. We don't want Barbicle. We do not want Barbicle. We've got Esper.
Got Caterpie.
Caterpie. Okay. Any Diglett hype in the chat? Anywhere out there? Anybody? Anything? We'll take it.
Anybody?
Oh my God.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Okay.
We've got something. We've got a Mega Kangaskhan EX, and that's the full art. That's the secret rare Mega Kangaskhan EX. Wow. I'm all about it. I am all about it here on the Pokemon Hour tonight. We got our pull. We got our big hitter. Let me get a sleeve on this. Let me take a peek at it.
That's huge.
Oh,
Nice.
That's huge. Oh, that's massive. Centering on the back looks really good. Yeah, centering on the back looks pretty good. Maybe it's slightly top heavy. I don't see any whitening on the back on the corners. Centering on the front. I mean, maybe a little, like I said, maybe a little top heavy. But we got the gold outline. Got a secret rare pull out of a Flashfire pack. I'm absolutely loving it. Casey, we did it tonight, my friend. We did it.
I was really thinking we are going to strike out. And actually, on that note,
I'm glad we didn't.
I got a bail, but
You got a bell.
I'll let you take them out. I brought you good luck, Eric.
Casey, I appreciate you stopping by. I will take us out with style. Thanks for coming by. Have a good night, Casey. Wow, that's tremendous. That's exciting. Let me put that in a card saver one time real quick. We love Mega Evolutions. We love big hits. Not the biggest hit from the set, but I'm definitely going to take it. The odds were not with us tonight. It was looking rough, but we hit it. We handled it. We made it happen. And I am so excited about that. So yeah, that's going to be the show for us tonight. I'm really happy with how everything went. These are high risk, high reward packs that we open when we open stuff that's out of print. You love to see the gold tint. You love to see that. Mega Evolutions. It's all good stuff. So what's coming up on the Pokemon Hour? I have a show next week that I have planned. Um, I have been trying so hard to get my hands on Pokemon 151 boxes. I've got two that have been sitting in purgatory in the wrong part of the country. FedEx has had them for 3 weeks in the wrong part of the country. Haven't moved, so I'm probably getting a refund on those. I've got two more boxes. Fingers crossed they're coming next week. If not, I probably am going to have another 6-pack show. Which tonight's was fun. Tonight, it definitely paid off. And then the next show will be on August 8th, and that is a show that I am hoping I've got confirmation from Shelby, Casey, and hopefully Phil that I can get the full gang together, because that is going to be the 1-year anniversary show of the Pokemon Hour. It's going to be an awesome show. I'm going to be excited to have those guys on the show. And it's going to be a great night of Pokemon friends and just having a great time. So hope you can join me when that show rolls around. And thank you for joining me tonight. It's been a real great show. Just keep on looking at what we got at Underpowered. Always great stuff popping up on the YouTube page. And join us in Discord. Have a good night. Have fun. Peace. Love you.